Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are good. So today here we are back with a new video on our AutoCAD Mastery, and this video is going to be on sheet set properties. So here is the reference model which I have opened, and as you must be knowing, in Revit we have a title block, we have a sheet family, and all the labels are automated. We enter the detail, we enter the value in that label, and it reflects everywhere in all the sheets. But the question is, can we automate that here in AutoCAD as well? So in the previous video I have created a video showing you how you can create your title block, how you can adjust it. And in this video, we will talk about if there are any properties, if there are any attributes in Revit. Instead of labels, we will call it as attributes in AutoCAD. So, can we automate that? Can we automate that in multiple sheets as we do in Revit? So first of all, you can see here that this is drawn by, and then there is NWP, which is covered with a gray text, gray background. So this gray background indicates that this is not just a text, this is an automated text, this is a smart text. Okay, so this is called as a property, a sheet set property. So how we will do that in AutoCAD? So the very first thing that we need to do is you need to right click on this sheet set manager, and when you come down at the bottom you can click on this properties option, and here you will find all the sheet set custom properties which is there for this sample project. But what if we want to write here revision on top, and this revision should give us information? Okay, so how we will do that? So for doing that, you can click on this edit custom properties, and once you are here you can add your new custom property. I will call it as revision, and then the value as of now we will keep this as 002. Okay, once that is done we will press OK, and then we will simply click on OK. And now I have created a property which is a revision, but that property isn't connected to any attribute. It is still a text which is nowhere. Okay, so what we will do next? So the next process is that we need to create an attribute. And to create an attribute, what you can do is you can simply type in ATT, and when you do that, this is the attribute definition box which will open. So here you can write here revision, and then in the prompt you can mention enter the present project revision. Okay, and then in the default, this is a place where you need to associate your property that you created as revision with this attribute. So to do that, you can do right click and you can click on insert field, and once you click on insert field you will see revision, and upon doing that this information will be shown here in the form as 002. So now here you can place it, which is an attribute. If you want to match the text, what you can do is you can simply write down match property. You can select this text and align it with this one. As of now this is a block, so you need to go inside the block and get the match properties active for this revision. But as of now what you can do is you need to have your revision here. Okay, you have created an attribute which is a smart text. You can simply click here on this attribute and it will give you the information what exactly this attribute is. You can read here in the prompt, but we still cannot see our information here. So for doing that you can type in field, and once you type in field it will ask you which field are you trying to place. This is the sheet set field, this is the sheet set property which I am trying to place. I can simply place it here. Once I place that, it has turned into gray background and it is giving us the information. So imagine that this is a revision which need to be altered in all the 100 sheets. So when you add such revision as well as such property to all the 100 sheets, you can simply come here and you can click on this resave all sheets. Once you do that, this information will be revised in all the sheets instead of going through a manual process. This is how you can automate this. All right, so with this drafting, most of the parts we have covered in it. From the next video onwards, we will move on to the collaboration part, and we will talk about a bit more on how you can collaborate using AutoCAD. So yes, learners, thank you for connecting. Let us rise and shine together. Thank you.